Which microphone do I have?
Do that one instead. That should be better quality. There we go. All right, everybody. Hi. There's like 4 waiting, but 26 viewers. No, 62 viewers. Wow, we're getting bigger. So I'm here before I have to go to work. That's pretty much the summary of my month. Just work, 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 work. Edit videos, work, work, work. Because right now at my job, it's holidays. Non-stop hours, longer shifts. Tired. So that's why the videos have been delayed a little bit, but I am working on top 10, what's it called? Top 10 deals with the devil. So that'll be up soonish. Um, and then I'll be going on a little bit of a vacation towards the end of the month just to relax for a bit. And it's a bit risky because like I need to keep editing and upload videos because my revenue this month is terrible. It is so bad. But hopefully with the sponsors that I've hooked up with, they can definitely help me. So I'm gonna answer most of your questions for at least an hour, and then oh, there we go. So I'll answer your questions for at least an hour, and then I gotta head to work. Connor Johnson, you donated $5. Thank you very much. Have you seen the movie American Beauty? It's turning 20 this year. American Beauty. I don't remember which one that one was. I don't believe I have. I don't think so. Sorry. Let's see. Let's see what kind of questions we have here. Oh, Levi Fangirl 308 asked, "What's my favorite color?" Somebody messaged me. It is purple. Let me see. No, no. Okay, I'm in like a little bit of discussion with my family because we got some pretty special glasses for my husband to test out. But on the trip that we're going, like I'm afraid that if we take it on the ship, that he might lose them or they'll get damaged, and there's no way we can get a refund if they don't work. So my mother-in-law is being all like, "Oh, it'll be fine. Like, as long as you put it in a safe place." And it's like, no, accidents can happen. I don't trust myself. Tuda Bug 92 donated 1.99. Thank you very much. What's your favorite couple from Fairy Tale? I don't really watch Fairy Tale, but I'll say Lucy and what's his name? What's his name? The one with the pink hair. I don't remember. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? Favorite shonen anime? Hmm. I want to say maybe Dragon Ball Z for now because of how ridiculous it has become. And George Ishak asked, "Who's your favorite character from Free You and Toby Swim Club?" Definitely Haru. I relate to Haru. Natsu, thank you. Natsu is his name. Aw, thank you, Don. Thank you. Sasuke. Everyone see the meme of Sasuke being choked. That's awesome. Favorite Attack on Titan character? Probably Levi. I barely watched Attack on Titan because it's not my thing, but probably Levi. My favorite Yaoi. I think it's still Gravitation. Favorite anime in general? Everybody answer that in the comment section. Have I seen Carmen San Diego? The new Netflix version? Not yet. I'm not really into bootlegs because it's just like we're running out of ideas. Let's just take someone else's idea and make it our own. Which I remember Carmen Carmen San Diego. Okay, that's where something came up in my throat. Anyways, Carmen San Diego was a character that like would steal for the sport of it, not to just do it because she felt like She not to do it because like other thieves were stealing the items and she felt that wasn't good, so she stole it before they did. That's the Netflix version. Carmen Sandiego stole things because it's all in good fun. It's for the sport. It's for the challenge. And the main point of the story is for you to stop her. She's not really some sort of anti-hero. She's a villain that does it for the sport. Like she's not like she's like the least threatening villain. She's a thief. She's a good thief. And she has like the catchiest theme song in the world. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? I miss my 90s. I miss my 90s childhood. Akano SM donated $5. Thank you very much. Hi, a little late, but hope you had good holidays. Aw, thank you. Like I'm about to have a good holiday. My family invited my husband and I to a cruise. We couldn't really afford it, but they were like, "Oh, we're gonna pay for it because we just want one giant happy family trip." Like my family is trying to do as many things as possible because everyone like the parents and the grandparents are getting super old, and they're like, you never know, and it's like, well, that's a depressing thing to think about, but okay, whatever, rock your boat. So they were kind enough to pay for our trip, and we're going to go just try to create some more memories as a family and really looking forward to just relaxing. You heard of the anime 7 of 7. Is that the one where the girl spontaneously transforms into like 7 versions of her? I think that's it. And each of them have their names like Ichi, Ni, San, Shi, Go, Rok. I think Shi Chi, and then instead of Hachi, be like Nana. Charles Thompson donated $5. Thank you very much. Miss hanging with you, Robyn. Any plans to watch the new Baki the Grappler? I will definitely try. I still need to after like my holidays here at in Australia. Like once the holiday season is over and I'm back from my trip, other than playing Kingdom Hearts 3, because let's face it, everybody needs to play Kingdom Hearts 3. We've been waiting way too long for that. After that, I'm gonna just watch a bunch of 2018 anime and then try to do the anime awards from there. Not sure if Hannah or Taro will be available for the judges, but I know my good friend Laura Pavlovic will be there. So we shall do the anime awards as soon as we watch the majority of them. I need to do better than this. Let's see. Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3. Can't wait. Akano SM donated another $5. Thank you very much. Also, thoughts on the anime Saki, the Mahjong anime. I don't think I've seen it. Sounds interesting though. Do you play Super Smash Brothers Ultimate? Yes. I beat the story mode, which it felt like it took forever, but I did it and I got 100% on it. And I usually main Kirby, Link, or Cloud. Those are my three. Let's see. Out of the original Sailor Scouts, who's the hottest? Hmm. Probably Ray? Probably. Oh, I've heard of the Skullface bookseller. I need to see it. Like, I think the plot is the majority of the time he's just selling yaoi. The Roro remake, I've heard of it. This was like the first time I've heard of it because of Top 10 Deals with the Devil. Somebody actually mentioned you should put Dororo on there. And I looked it up. I'm like, all right, technically that does count. So um, I will put that aside as either part of the list or an honorable mention. I think like somebody's comment was hidden, but I can see it, so I'm gonna show it because like it has the word bitch in it, but it's bitch lasagna. I've heard it a few times because on Tuesdays when we have our D&D sessions, my friend is just obsessed with that song, so we play it. That and we love playing the is it called Windmill or Laughing Incorporated by the Gorillas? But instead of that song, it's Steamed Clams. Steamed Clams. Let's see. All right, I don't see any more super chats. If you want to donate to the production, just click on the super chat and I will immediately answer your question. Okay, how is that blocked? Seriously, YouTube, this is getting ridiculous. How is the term PewDiePie blocked? Black Animation asked me, "Have you subbed to PewDiePie?" Like, how is that an offensive comment? Why did that have to be hidden? Because because of PewDiePie? Yes, I am subscribed to PewDiePie. I love the PewDiePies. People make mistakes, as long as you address it and apologize for it, that's okay. But that's okay by my book. Unlike with Channel Awesome, who pretty much like the guy from Channel Awesome, Bradley, the one who does Cinema Snobs, he made a comment saying like Doug was trying to ignore it because as long as you ignore it long enough, um, if you ignore it long enough, then the topic will eventually disappear. And good on them, it actually disappeared. They don't have to worry about it anymore. They still have a million subscribers. Their fans still love them, but because they didn't properly address it, they didn't like. I'm not really expecting like an apology. I just wanted them to address the situation as sensitively as possible and not just be all like, hey, they're the ones that are, being mean to us. We didn't do anything really wrong. And they didn't really properly address it because they knew that in time people would just forget about it. So that's why, like, when people are like, you should do a collab with Channel Awesome, I'm like, I'm still a little hesitant about it because, um, like, I'm just, what, inward? No. Like, I'm still hesitant about it because of the controversy that happened and just how they how was that blocked? Sorry, I blocked that one. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong button. But like just how they just did not address it properly, how they treated the situation and just carried on. It was just a low blow to me. At least like other people who made, who did, a few things that were considered bad, at least they addressed it and apologized for it. Channel Awesome did not. So that's why I'm just I can't watch them anymore without thinking about the situation. What is the dumbest thing that happened to you when you ever try to record? Also, what the BTF, a bitch burger, someone called me this in Discord once. I've been called worse. What's the dumbest thing that happened to me when I try to record? Hmm. Probably when I'm trying to record lines, but I just keep messing up or I keep stuttering. It's like, why can't I say this right? And I'll get frustrated if I have to repeat a line over and over and over again. Your content is strong enough to not collaborate. Aw, thank you. Thank you. If anything, I love collaborating with Phantom Strider. He's such a sweetheart, and I am trying so hard to meet him one day. Um, because I think he lives in Victoria, and I live in New South Wales, and I think if I can get Nexus Con to invite him as a guest and then invite me back, that would be amazing, just for the two of us to meet each other. He's tried so hard to get me to the YouTube VidCon in Melbourne, but I think I never get invited to those as a content producer because even though I live in Australia, my channel is still registered as an American channel because I don't know if I'm going to be staying here. And I'm still technically an American citizen, so I don't know if I'm going to be staying here, and then you know, settling down to have a family. That's what I'm talking about. Like if I'm going to settle down here or if my husband is offered a job back in the States, then we're going to go back. It all depends on the circumstances. So for now, we're on hold. Gavin Barney asked, "Hey Robyn, do you watch Magical Girl anime?" Yes, I do. I haven't really watched Pretty Cure yet, but I try to watch all of them. Favorite one is Sailor Moon. And the one that I've been watching right now is um the heck. There you go. Sorry about that. Just saw a comment that I'm just like, how did that pass? Like, how did PewDiePie get blocked and that one did not? I'm not even gonna mention it. What was I saying? I watched the Magical Girl site. Yeah, Madoka Magica is awesome, but I watched Magical Girl site, which is trying to be Madoka Magica with a hint of Hell Girl. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Gaijin Goomba, yeah, wouldn't mind doing a collab with him. He's awesome. Let's see, did you see the dub of Hells by Team? Oh, okay. So I think they're asking me, did I see the abridge of Team Four Stars Hellsing? I don't think so. I haven't watched it yet. All I know is bitches love cannons. Just Yuri-chan. Did you watch Violet Evergarden? No, but I'm planning to because it was a 2018 title, right? I plan to watch it. Did I watch the Fate franchise? You know, like with all the titles that come up for the Fate franchise and for like Case Closed, One Piece. If you haven't started, it just feels like overwhelming to try. Killjoy30011 donated $2. Thank you very much. Make stutter into a positive. Make a blooper reel. Sometimes I do, like I did with the erased video, where every time I messed up or when the neighbors were drilling into the walls, I just put that into the blooper reel. It was funny. And of course, as I'm recording as the murderer, like I'm the real bad guy now. My husband starts playing "Come from a Land Down Under." I'm like, really? Did Senpai notice me? I'm also reading at the moment. Hello, Emily. Do you play Fire Emblem? No, but I wouldn't mind trying it. Just my mind is focused on Kingdom Hearts. I need it. Gimme. But I also want to finish I also got to finish Red Dead Redemption 2. I've been trying so hard to finish that, but the summer holidays are consuming my hours, and I'm trying to produce more content for you guys throughout the month. So all the time that I have to try to play Red Dead Redemption 2 is gone. I want to finish it. I think I'm at chapter 5. Where am I? I'm in Saint Denis, and I got the little boy that was kidnapped. I got him back. That's where I am. That's the situation I'm in right now. So I still have a long way to go. I think I'm like 55% done with the game. And I still want to make a video about it on Pop Spectrum if I can. I know it's not going to get any views because YouTube is a bitch. If it's not current, then you're just thrown under the bus, whatever. But um I still want to because I invested so much time into that game and I love Red Dead Redemption 2. Hell, I might even make it just like a blog about like games I didn't expect to like, because I didn't expect to like Game of War and I didn't expect to like Red Dead Redemption 2. But I can talk about why I liked them. The main reason why I didn't think I would like them because like I'm very picky with my games. Like if it's not Kingdom Hearts, if it's not Zelda, if it's not Mario, basically not a Nintendo product, I really don't care. But my husband was like, Game of War, you would actually like it. So I'm like, all right, fine. And I played Game of War 3. And this was during a time where I was like really, really irritated at my job. And I was really irritated and just frustrated. So there's me as Kratos slashing these minions. I'm like, die, 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 die. I need to vent my emotions somehow. I think a message was retracted. They donated $1, but I don't see their name. If you have a question, let me know. Let's see. $2 from Isaac Smith. Thank you very much. Hey Robyn, how good are you at fighting games? I am terrible. I am terrible. I try, but I'm terrible. I think I can hold my own sometimes in Smash Brothers, but against my friends, oh my god, like, they are just the kings of Smash. They're the ones that like can get up to like the final rounds and sometimes win. Killjoy30011. How would Sumi react? He got a real raptor tooth. Oh, like Sumi loves it. Sumi just loves looking at it. It's like, I have this. It's mine. I'm gonna lick it. Let's see. Lobster or carrots? Um, Depends on the lobster, because sometimes I like a lobster bisque. Those are yummy. It's like a lobster chowder with corn. It's so delicious. That was the one thing I missed when I went to Epcot's Food and Wine Festival. the America Pavilion had a lobster corn bisque. It was heavenly. It was like my favorite soup they made, besides the cheddar cheese soup that they make in Canada, because that's the best. But what was I saying? But the lobster corn bisque, they only did it for the 1 year, and then they kept making lobster sandwiches, and I'm like, no. It all depends on how they're made. Like carrots, not really my thing unless it's like raw and with ranch, but I can't really have that on my diet. Lobster, it depends on how it's made. If it still has that really intense seafood flavor, I don't really like it. If it's nice and clean with butter, yummy. Someone was asking me, who do I main in Smash Bros, and that's Kirby, Link, and what's his name, Cloud. Billy Bob, you're the one that donated $1. Do you have a question? I'll look for Billy Bob's name in the comment section to see if I can answer his question. I do apologize, but he's probably having difficulties. There you go. Billy Bob asks, would you rather die to Monokuma or Rachel Gardner? Who's Rachel Gardner? Monokuma, it's like it's an ironic death, but it still looks like it's super painful, so I don't know if I want to. Who's Rachel Gardner? Do I play Kingdom Hearts? No, no, I don't like Kingdom Hearts. No, no, it's not like I'm obsessed with Kingdom Hearts and want to play it like crazy. No, 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 no. Yeah, I play Kingdom Hearts. So I'll tell you. Oh, Angels of Death. Okay, I think I know. I'll probably choose that one. Probably that one. Who is best waifu? Definitely Supersonico, because she is happy-go-lucky and loves life and will try anything. I want her energy. I need her life. What was I saying? Oh yeah. My family, they gave me everything I needed and not what I wanted, and that's parenting. You can't have everything you want. You can only have the things that you need. And if we have enough, sometimes we'll give you what you want, depending on what it is. And my parents at the time couldn't afford to get me a PS2. They really wanted to because like I love Disney. I love anything Disney. I hate how the corporation is turning nowadays, but I still love Disney. Heck, the other day my friend invited me to a Disney trivia competition and I told her I'd win and I won. There you go. But they saw the Kingdom Hearts game and how it had Disney characters in it, and that was the only reason why I wanted a PS2. And they were like, "We totally understand. We want to give you that PS2, but we just can't afford it." So the only thing I could really do is, and I'm not gonna lie, this was kind of spoiled of me to do this. I went to Epcot, and in the interventions area, they had an area where you can play some of their video games, and instead of going on the rides, I got in for free anyways because my parents always worked at Disney and they got free passes. So I would go to Epcot, go to the interventions area, and just play Kingdom Hearts. That's how desperate I wanted to play it. I could have gone to Test Track. I could have gone to Mission Space, the Universe of Energy. I could have gone to Japan, which I probably did later on after I played like an hour of this game. But I think I was there like at the opening at like 10 a.m. Went to Interventions and just started playing Kingdom Hearts. And I got my PlayStation when I picked up a little job at my school as a tour guide for schools that were in a music competition, and we got paid for it. Um, there was one shift that I worked all day. It was like 10 a.m. to midnight. It was a long ass shift, but I did it. I earned like $190. That was a big deal for me, and I used that money to get a used PS2. I discovered the beauty of pawn shops. I got a used PS2 for like $100 and bought a copy of Kingdom Hearts and Dragon Ball Z Budokai. I never remember Budokai. But that's what I did, and that's how I got my copy of Kingdom Hearts. And then a few years later came out Kingdom Hearts 2, and I begged my parents. This was my senior year of high school. Like, could I please, 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 please just skip one day of school to pick up Kingdom Hearts? Like, I paid for it in advance. I reserved it. I got the special edition book with it. I think at the time it was like $60 or $70 to do that. Yeah, things were cheap back then. Not like today where it's like 130 something here in Australia. But um which I might do that just to get the special edition if it's still available when I get back from my trip. Yeah, I'm gonna be on a trip when everyone's playing Kingdom Hearts 3, and I'm gonna cry a little on the inside. Like everyone's playing, everyone's playing Kingdom Hearts except me. I'm on a boat. I can't do anything about it. But they allowed me to skip one day of school just to pick up my copy of Kingdom Hearts 2 and make my way home to play it. And my sister watched me play it. Those 6 days of Roxas were long. Mikoani donated $1.99. Thank you very much. What are your thoughts on the Hulu Netflix anime? It's kind of sucks how like in order to watch certain anime, you have to go to their pages. Like if it's like old titles, it's awesome. You can watch them as many times as you want. But there's some that are like Netflix exclusive, Hulu exclusive, Amazon Prime exclusive, which is what uh, Magic Girl's site was. You could only watch it on Amazon Prime, which sucks. So that's why people turn to pirating. Like, in order for me to like watch every single animated 2018 as easily as possible, just go to a site that has it all. Like, I'll try to watch them legally. Go to Crunchyroll and Netflix and Hulu. I have accounts on those, but Amazon Prime, I'm like, look, I'm already stretching my budget on these things. Can we just not? Dominus Ex Machina said, "Have you ever thought of doing a video with Chibi Nostalgia Critic?" I was just talking about this earlier, and sorry, I can't. I really, really can't. Like, one person was asking, like, who's the most horrible person on YouTube right now? It's definitely the Paul brothers. Like, they do ridiculous things. They're in their own world, thinking that everything they do is awesome and fun, even though it's just rude, obnoxious, and ridiculous in our eyes. But at least with some of their biggest controversies, they came out and apologized for them and addressed the situation. JonTron, when he was accused of racist remarks, he made a full on video addressing the situation and apologized. Same with PewDiePie, and like even Momokun, if you're not gonna believe her, whether she's, sincere about it or not, at least she addressed the situation. Critic and his crew only addressed it in like a letter, like an article, where pretty much sending it back to the people who made that 70-page complaint and saying we're sorry you felt that way. And it's like, no, that's not how you apologize. And not only did they never ever address it on their channel, while also losing a ton of their own producers. um the guy who does Cinema Snobs pretty much replied saying, yeah, we Doug was like, as long as we ignore it and just continue on with our production, then we're people are just gonna forget about it and we're gonna move on for it. And it's like, how obnoxious is that? For you to avoid controversy by just ignoring it, never addressing it, and explaining the serious accusations that fell on your production, and you just ignore it. I can't watch any of his videos anymore without, it's kind of like with Lindsay Ellis and Kesha. She loved her songs in the past, but because of the controversy that happened between her and her producer, she can't listen to her songs the same way without, thinking about the messed up crap that happened. So unfortunately, I wish to not have a collab with Doug because I just can't. Isaac Smith donated $5. Also, any good creepypasta characters you're a big fan of? Ben! Ben! The one that's the creepypasta for Majora's Mask. um, the 20 BMG donated $2. Thank you very much. Have you seen In Another World with my smartphone? Yeah, it was kind of boring. Sorry. Some of these are like being blocked, I think, for spam. Like, hey, let me speak, people. What do you want to say, Comwell Kitty? Sorry, your comment was spammed. Been drowned, yep. Let's see, what time is it? Yeah, I got plenty of time. I love your channel. Some of the anime you review I watched and liked. Is the harem book real? The harem Namakan. We try to make it a thing, but it never came to be. Sorry. Okay, this is a good one. Googamp32. Which is better? Non Toy Story Pixar sequel? What do you mean non Toy Story? Non I'm guessing Toy Story Pixar sequels, Incredibles 2, or Finding Dory. So pretty much, which one from Pixar had the better sequels? To which I think hands down, Toy Story has the better sequels. I love Incredibles 2. Monsters University seemed a bit pointless until you get to the end of the movie, which has a very, very good message to any adult that's struggling out there. Finding Dory, I did not like it at all. I just did not like it because it teaches you once and for all that if you're a skeptic, you worry too much, and you're trying to be as careful with your life as possible, life's not going to be fair to you. But if you're optimistic, kind of dumb, and just do whatever makes you feel happy, and as long as you believe in yourself, then life just hands stuff to you like that, like easily. Which I'm like, I'm not sure what kind of a message that is. Like, if you're a naive and stupid like Dory, then life's gonna be easy as long as you believe in yourself. But if you don't believe in yourself, then crap happens, like to Marlin. I never played Deltarune or Undertale. Sorry. You looking forward to High Guardian Spies? I'm looking forward to the I know like one person that's behind the production, like whenever she makes a story that is not critically good, like the critics are saying it's not that good or it's okay, she'll have a hissy fit thinking that like the world's unfair to her. And it's like, really? So seeing her as a writer for this series, I'm like, oh, I'm just waiting for the controversy that's gonna happen. Like, if you're gonna hate a story because of its messages, depending on how it's delivered, like, I don't see what the problem is. As long as it's their content, it's their message that they're trying to push, and as long as it's delivered, within a good enough reason, like if it's part of the story and it's smoothly delivered, it's fine. But if you're just gonna like shove it in our faces and make us feel bad for not being on your side. It's like, okay, chill, you're scaring me. I need an adult. So I will watch it, but oh boy. Goldwing 101 donated $50. You are awesome. Give us your best Sumi impression. Oh my god. Let's see. How can I do this? Hey there, bitches. Where's my alcohol, bitch? You give me back my alcohol. I like me some titties. I lure some bitches over to my crib using pumpkin spice. It's like bitch nip. Wow. I could I could do that for a video where I'm impersonating him. I'm Shumi. Jamal Taylor donated $5. Thank you very much. I have a couple of things to send you. Nothing major. Any requests from New York? Baking pancakes. Baking pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Wouldn't mind some postcards of New York. I like seeing pictures of New York. See if you can send me a giant, if it's possible, one of those giant Hershey candies. Probably won't eat it on my diet, but I'll share it with my Australian friends just so I could be all like, "Hey guys, check this out. It is a Hershey candy bar that's this big. Welcome to America." Probably not possible because probably shipping that bar over may make it melt, or like the bars themselves can be a little bit pricey, so no worries. It's just I want to see their faces because Australia has things in moderate sizes unless you're at a barbecue. But just to be all like, hey guys, look at this, they'd be like, what is wrong with your country? Everything is huge in America. Everything is huge. Tim Whitfield donated $2. Thank you very much. Thoughts on the Prince of Egypt? Highly underrated. I love the music for it. $5 was donated from somebody. I don't know where they went though. Let's see. Would you ever consider reviewing any 80s or 90s anime? Well, of course. I would love to do more of those. I just feel bad because, like, the one that I put a lot of my heart and soul into, which was Cowboy Bebop, um, it just didn't get as many views. Even though, like, I feel like it's the best anime ever made, and I love the how I delivered that video and just the heart that I put into it and the effects that I put into it, it just wasn't noticed. I think it's still down to like 20,000, maybe 30,000 views. And then, like, a week after when I did Konosuba as an anime review, bam, 200,000. I think either 200,000 or 300,000 views. It's like, whew, dang. 20 BMG donated $5. I've been trying to find an anime that is like Super Sentai Power Rangers. Do you have any recommendations? Oh, everyone feel free to chime in because this is not my genre. I know Kamen Rider is a good one. Um, if you want like a samurai influence version, definitely check out Ronin Warriors. It's pretty much Super Sentai but with samurai armor. It's awesome. It is complete 80s 90s cheese and I love it. Doki Doki Literature Club. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll do a live stream of me playing that game because everybody wants me to play it, even though it's like I already know what happens in the game. Everybody knows what happens in the game. Will you review video game adaptation animes? Definitely. Like I have Blaze Blue and Bayonetta in my collection. Let's see. Yeah, Blaze Blue. I also have Tales of the Abyss in my collection as well. And I know there's Tales of Zero something. I'm trying to think of what else. There's also Dot Hack if that counts. I think the games came first. Are you into Overwatch? Also been loving you guys' content for a good while. Thank you. My husband is into my husband's into Overwatch. Um, he usually mains um, what's his name? The one from Australia. The one with this very heavy Aussie accent that blows everything up. Junkrat. Junkrat. He mains Junkrat and um there's also one that's like I think she's from Egypt and she flies around a lot. I don't remember her name though. Like those are the two that he mains. I never really have time to play. Like if anything, I would love to have the luxury I had years ago where I could upload a video and it could get tons of views and it would still give me time to play games with my husband. Like I loved playing as a healer in World of Warcraft and just helping him, but I don't have time for that anymore. I really don't. Thoughts on the Dragon Ball Z abridged? It's pretty funny. Not my favorite abridge or abridgey group. I still have one. I wish this one produced more content, but he still has a lot of work to do. All I'm saying is, as much as Ghost and Appa was funny and it went viral for a bit, nothing can top Soup. Just say Soup. Oh, definitely Goosh Goosh was worse. Goblin Slayer, I'm just like, oh, you're idiots. You're dead. Goosh Goose is just like, oh, wow. Wow. Yuri's vids. How long do your videos normally take? It depends on my work schedule and what I plan to do in the video. Like, scripting will take me a few hours to script, and then I gotta record my lines, and then it'll usually take me a day or two to edit the audio. I edit the audio first. I know what's gonna look like in my head, so I edit the audio first, and then I put in the visuals, and then I animate the chibi. And um if there's any Insane Mania clips at the end, I'll edit those as well. So it usually takes me 3 to 4 days to do it if my schedule's good. Um, if it's a very, very good schedule, then just 2 days. I think the Flavors of Youth took me 2 days to do it, just to script it, record it, and put it all together. I know I shouldn't be bringing up this question. What are your opinions on the Brony fandom? They're their own thing. I actually have someone who's heavily a part of the Brony community, but he's also a serious hard worker for his community. He's a doc. I think he's training to be a doctor, but for now he's a nurse. I think. Um, he does love My Little Pony. It all depends on with any fandom. It all depends on like how you treat it. Like if you're like super into it, never bathe, and just won't stop talking about it and you're obnoxious about it, then it's definitely a case of social awkwardness. But if you're a huge part of the fandom while also, maintaining relationships and, being a productive member of society, then there's nothing wrong with that. It's your hobby. Do whatever you want in your off hours, just as long as you pay the bills and feed yourself and take care of yourself. Let's see. Do you like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Yes, I do. I had the game and I like it. I ever watched Shaman King. I read the manga and it was pretty good. Are you and Strider going to be doing any more lists together? You two are really funny when you do those collaborations. I definitely plan to. Like, hopefully soon in the future, I'll, so hopefully sometime in the future, I'll do another collab with him. It's a lot of fun working with him. And we always like go back and forth on each other's videos and say hi to each other and support each other. And sometimes we'll talk to each other on Skype over, because he's having, he's getting through the YouTube depression where like everything's overwhelming and he's not getting enough notifications and he's trying his best. So I'm there to support him and he's there to support me. Zoe Skaggs, have you ever heard of Nightwalker Midnight Detective? If so, can you please review it? I have not. I do apologize. Have I ever seen Fate Stay Night? Not really. Any news on Sailor Moon Crystal? Last I heard was they're doing 2 movies around the Sailor Moon Dream arc, the Dead Moon Circus one. I think they're doing 2 movies of that. That's the last I've heard of it. Reaction to the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. Has the nominations come out yet, or I don't think I've taken that quiz yet because I haven't watched every 2018 anime. I'm assuming that it's a lot of popular titles, which is what they always do, but I could be proven wrong. Like, what's gonna win this year? It's probably Hero Academia. Joshua Sailor donated $10. Thank you very much. Hi, Robyn. I just wanted to let y'all know that I'm creating an anime theme park in. I'm guessing that's Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. So far, I've created themed lands based off of JoJo, Fairy Tail, Dragon Ball Z, Attack on Titan, and Pokemon. Can we have like a game of Roller Coaster Tycoon where you can actually go to other people's theme parks? That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. I think you can actually play Roller Coaster Tycoon on the Switch. Let's see. Everyone's asking if I played Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Yes, I've answered this like 4 times. My favorite characters to main are Kirby, Link, and Cloud. Top recommendations for winter. Hold on, this comments keep scrolling up. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Yeah, where'd it go? Top recommendations for winter upcoming anime. Plus, are you going to watch Steven Universe on the 21st? I don't know the winter titles just yet. As for Steven Universe, hell yeah. I'm curious to see what's gonna happen. My prediction is here's what I think is gonna happen. To anyone who doesn't know Steven Universe, I'm sorry for this rant. And for those of you who haven't caught up, please mute for like the next few minutes because I'm gonna do a few spoilers here. So, spoiler warning for Steven Universe. I think that in the fight with the diamonds, somehow Steven's diamond will be extracted and he will be dying. I think that's what's gonna happen. I think one of the crystal gems will either, be seriously hurt, like cracked and damaged, or someone's gonna get shattered. But I think somehow they're gonna remove Steven's diamond and Pink will come back. and somehow use her powers of healing to like maybe save his life and just, stand up to her sisters once and for all that like you do not mess with the crystal gems, bitches. And I am so thrilled that canon theory, that the fan theory was proven canon with White Diamond's Pearl, because there was a flashback of a Pearl that looked just like her, but she was pink. She was pink from head to toe, and then we see her bleached with a cracked eye and looking possessed, and it's like, oh, you were damaged. You were Pink's Pearl, but then White Diamond had to convert you somehow. And like that was the fan theory, because like they proved that like every pearl that's associated with a different diamond, their pearls are in the same places as their diamonds to show that they're owned by the diamonds. So I think yellow's is in the chest area, and that's where yellow pearl is. Um, blue diamond's also in the chest, but a little bit higher, and that's where blue diamonds is as well, or the blue pearl. Pearl, our Pearl, the one that we know from the crystal gems, she was assigned the pink diamond, but she had the her pearl on top of her head. And it's like, well, White Diamond has her gem on her head, and for the most part, Pearl is mostly white, and we address her as Pearl, not Pink Pearl. So the theory is that White Pearl gave her pearl to Pink and took Pink's away to try to, conform her into a more structured and disciplined Pearl. Or maybe it's just a way to punish Pink for her misbehavior by taking her pearl, punishing her, and then giving her one that'll be a little bit more strict, which a lot of good that did. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to Steven Universe when it comes out. I think Nermia Chaos tried to donate $2 but didn't add a question. And they donated another $5. Okay. Thank you very much. Is there any anime like Camphor that you want to see get dubbed? Which one's Camphor? I don't remember Camphor. Someone tell me what Camphor was. I might look it up. A blend us for a review, please. I'll try. Smile, sweet, sister, sadistic, surprise, service. Stop! It's time to stop, okay? No more. Levi from Attack on Titan versus Mink from Dramatical Murder. Who would win? Dude, it's Levi. Levi would win. Basically, a guy turns into a girl for a game. Uh. Mm, I don't know how to answer that. I don't know. I don't know of any game enemies like that, unless it's the one where they're playing an online game, but they're the opposite gender and they're attracting each other, and then they meet each other in the real life. Like he's playing a girl character, she's playing a guy character, and their characters hook up, and they try to hook up in real life. No one remembers Hot Wheels at all. I remember Hot Wheels. All right, I'm gonna be on for another 10 minutes. Then I gotta clean the house, eat some lunch, and then I have to head to work. This is like my last long shift. I'm working 2:45 to 11. I hate people who come to my park and they stay there till 11. It's like, why? The neighbors hate us already. And when it's like 11 and we're closing down, they're like, oh, come on, one more ride. And I'm like, two things. One, go home. Two, um, the neighbors hate us. And if we go past 11, then they file noise complaints against us. Like, my job almost was shut down because of the neighbors. Like, I'm sorry. We were here first. You move next door. You go. And I know it sucks for them because it's like, this is prime real estate. It's the most expensive spot in all of Australia because it is a view of one of the seven wonders of the world, the Sydney Opera House. It is an iconic building in the whole entire world, and they want a view of that. They want that gorgeous view. They work hard. They earn the money. They want that view. but we're next door. We were there first. And that's the history of Luna Park. Was Luna Park, the second park, the first park was made in Melbourne. The second part was made in Adelaide, but around that time you were seen as a troublemaker and a sin maker if you went to those parks. So all of Adelaide protested against Luna Park being there, so they picked up their gear and tried to move elsewhere. And that's when they heard that there was a bridge being built from one part of New South Wales to the other, just trying to make things easier. So they were like, well, hey, why don't we build a park next to your bridge? That way it will lure the tourists over to your area, just so they can look at your bridge. It's an awesome bridge. Oh, hey, by the way, there's a park right here. And that's the history of it. It's been there since 1935. They're pretty much turning 84 this year. We'll be 85 next year. And we've been operating ever since. There was a time where we shut down due to the ghost train controversy, and the land almost got sold, and that's when the condos were being built. But all of New South Wales stood up saying, no, this is a part of our history. It survived wars, it survived uh, many hardships. This is our Australian icon. We need this to stay. So the neighbors can complain all they want, but all of Australia has come together in a collective voice saying that Luna Park's here to stay. Okay. Oh God, do I know Ruby? If so, rate it from 1 to 10. Probably a 5. I love the animation, but I hate the story. The end. Let's see. Isaac Smith. Ever watch Assassination Classroom? Yes, I watched bits and pieces of it. Please explain the ghost train. Oh God. I think someone's trying to show me Captain Camphor. I'll put that over here. Camphor. Natsuseno attends a high school that separates the boys from the girls. He has a crush on a school beauty, Kaede Sakura, who is a peculiar collection of entrail animals. What the hell? Stuffed animals, stuffed in brutal ways of dying. Okay. One day, Natsuru discovers he has turned into a girl. His stuffed tiger named Harakiri Tora awakens and tells him that he has been chosen as a camphor, a female fighter who must fight against other campers that are not part of her team, as indicated by a colored bracelet of oath. Okay, that sounds cool. I'll check it out one day. But there we go. I just can't really think of any dubs that are. I can't think of any shows that are similar to it that I want dubbed, because I think everything else has been dubbed. Let's see. If anything, I kind of want to see Magical Girl Ore being dubbed. There you go. Girls magically transforming into magical men. And I want to see that dubbed so bad. Somebody wanted me to explain the Ghost Train. I'll explain it real quick. So around the 70s, there was a ride called the Ghost Train at Luna Park, Sydney. Unfortunately, in one of the rides, a father and I think 3 of his kids were in the train itself. Like they were on the ride when there was a fire that broke out in the ride, which stopped the cart, and the father and the sons tried to get out, but because they were stuck, they actually suffocated to death. So that's our park's tragedy. That 4 individuals, a father and 3 of his kids, died from smoke. Try not to forget that someone who donated $50. I thought I answered their question, but oh yeah, do you want me to do more Sumi impersonations? More Sumi impersonations? I'll try to end the video with that as well. Yeah, I already mentioned them. I did my Sumi impressions, but I can do it again. Oh god, I'm hungry. I might order some food. But that is our park's tragedy, is having 4 people, I think 4 to 6 people die on an attraction when they got stuck and they just breathed in the smoke and they suffocated. So that's the park's tragedy, and we honored their loss and put a memorial plaque in their honor. And I BB guns. I love how I'm talking about a tragedy where people died many years ago and people are like, notice me, senpai. But yeah, that's Luna Park's history in a nutshell. All right, Rebecca Miller donated $20. Thank you very much. What anime genre is your favorite, and who is your favorite voice actor? Also, what anime do you think has the worst dub? Oh boy. Um, Anime genres. I have I don't really have a favorite one. As long as the story is good, I'm happy. Like I just need the story to intrigue me enough. Maybe like dark themed animes because they're usually the ones that are the most intriguing, like Black Butler. I just now watched Pet Shop of Horrors. They need to make more of that, more dark ones. Just the macabre, the gothic, dark theme stories, even Ghostic. But as long as the story is good and intriguing and like they experiment more with the animation, then I'm on board. Favorite voice actor is definitely Chris Sabat. I love his range and I love his personality. He is such a joker backstage. I love him. Like, I remember Holiday Matsuri. This is actually a video on our page. It's the funniest Q&A panel I've ever been to. It was a holiday themed Q&A panel where the voice actors had to answer Christmas themed questions. Sean Schemmel, Christina V, and J. Michael Tatum were up on stage. Chris Sabat just couldn't make it because he was sick, but he found enough energy to get up, sneak backstage, and steal a microphone, and just started playing the voice of God. Like the first question that he answered without anyone knowing was like, if you could put two voice actors under the mistletoe, who would it be? And as the three of them were trying to figure out an answer, Chris Sabat was like, Vic and Todd. And the three of them like, Chris is the voice of God now, wherever he is, and they're trying to find him. But then towards the end, he comes out behind stage because he puts the microphone against a person who fell asleep backstage and he's snoring, and that's all we're hearing. We're hearing snores in the background. We're like, what is that? And he just comes up behind the stage like, this guy fell asleep backstage. He's so cute. And we're like, well, there he is. What anime do you think has the worst dub? Um, I want to say Dramatical Murder. That was terrible. Dramatical Murder's dub was god awful. Like, I still want to say that like the dubbing for Pokemon after they got rid of Veronica Taylor, it went downhill. Like the dubbing for Pokemon is just abysmal. So definitely, I think my main answer is Pokemon, with a nod to Dramatical Murder because that was bad. That was a terrible, terrible dub. Let's see. All right, I do have to wrap this up because I have to eat and I have to go to work. But first, I have to clean the house. All right, I got one more question from Super Chat. Do you listen to the Anime World Order or Otaku Spirit podcast? No, but they sound interesting, so I'll definitely try to look them up. Yeah, if $50 is up there for like 25 minutes, then $200 should be up there for like an hour, maybe more. Who knows? So to honor that $50 donation, Twitch again, thank you. Who's the one that did it? Goldwing101. Thank you all so much for donating. This is Sumi right here. This is Sumi. I love some bitches and some alcohol, getting drunk all the time, and annoying Robyn to no end and taking over her reviews because she's a bitch. So I'm gonna head out now. I'm gonna head out now and clean the house, get some lunch, and then head to work. Thank you all so much for watching. More awesome videos will be on the way, so stay tuned to Anime America. Bye, bitches. Bye.